So it's Thursday morning, and I've spent the last 4 hours out in the desert on the other side of the border fence. And I'm noticing in the comment section from the video that I posted this morning that everybody's telling me, Richie, just go a mile down the road and the border's wide open. There's gates everywhere that are wide open. Well, I've seen those videos also, and I've actually seen the people making those videos. And you know what they're doing? They're walking up to open gates, making a video, and leaving it at that. I've actually spent the last 3 hours out in the desert. I'm at my hotel room right now, rehydrating, eating, and recharging my mountain bike, because my mountain bike is my secret weapon. I'm not walking up down the streets looking for piles of clothes and other things to make ridiculous videos about. These open gates allow the people that live here access to their land. They work out here and they own this land. And here's the funny thing. If you go out here, there's no concertina wire. There's no barbed wire at all. But there's lots and lots of heavily armed military people walking around with K9s, Hummers, and everything else. So I'll make a video on that later to dispel that rumor that everybody's spreading in the comments. But let me get to the first. It's official. The first person from the 700K convoy has arrived, and his name is Doug. So let me turn it over to Doug right now. Okay, what's up, guys? It's Richie. I am at the Mexican border. You can see the state troopers, the military right behind me. And the absolute first vehicle from the 700K run is here. And the owner's name is Doug. Doug, what's up, brother? What made you come out here today?
Well, I represent, I back these guys, man. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just got to go do something, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm amazed that there's nobody else down. I mean, I've seen one other YouTuber, and he's just basically trying to find holes in the fence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I just said to you before we hit the button, I've been out in the desert for the last 3 hours. The only thing I've seen is the United States military. There ain't an illegal to be seen. What do you think of the cops getting attacked up in New York the other night?
I think it's only going to get worse if they don't do something, you know what I mean, and control this border.
I agree. I'm Italian. My grandfather came to this country.
And he came the right way.
He came the right way. I mean, I feel bad for people that are in bad situations, but we have a right way to do this, and the president just doesn't care. I got video of him.
I agree with you.
I got video of him from 10 years ago saying that he wants to absolutely flood this country with illegals. He said by 2017, white people will be the minority. It's 2024, and we are. Yeah. And I mean, it isn't just Mexicans. Iranians.
I like the Hispanic people.
Me too, man.
A bunch of those guys, they're great guys.
Me too.
It's the ones from Iran and China, and
yep.
you know, there's a lot of no good coming across this border.
Absolutely,
and there's gonna be some stuff to pay over that, you know, and that's what I hate right there. You know?
I agree, man. I agree. We're already seeing it on the nightly news.
That's just the start of it.
It was exactly
the touch of it.
Exactly.
Of what's going to happen, you know.
So there's a lot of people online making videos saying, well, they're here at Eagle Pass, but the fence is wide open. So I went to where the fence is wide open. It's for property owners and farmers to get access to their land. And if you go through that open fence, you're going to run into a Hummer and several young fellas with AR-15s. Yes, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. No, M4s, M16s. Okay. So this is quite a rig, man. This is a big boy. And you are documented. You're the first one here. So I appreciate it. It's awesome that you actually took the time,
it's awesome,
man.
That you're here, man.
You got to be.
You got to be. Everybody needs to know. I think if the whole country knew what you know and what I know part of.
Well, the mainstream media is acting like
they don't give
the National Guard is holding the Border Patrol at gunpoint. The Border Patrol's on the other side of the fence doing their job.
That's right.
The Border Patrol isn't allowed to do their job. It's not even a matter of manpower. They're not allowed to do this.
They just been letting them through.
They have to. It's just doing my job. You know what I mean? So it's about time.
Their job needs to change.
It does. It does. I mean, if Arizona and California did what Texas is doing right now, our borders would be closed, like every other country.
And they will be. It's just,
I hope so.
Well, they're going to have to, man.
I hope so.
They'll collapse these cities that all these people's going to.
It's already like.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, you know, they don't. And people don't see that. You know what I mean?
I agree, brother. All right, man. All right, I appreciate your patriotism.
Yes, sir.
You are the first one here, and that's documented.
You're as patriot as anybody. So,
no worries.
Thank you.
No worries, Doug. So here's the deal. I just talked to Doug for about 3 minutes, and I talked to him for about 20 minutes after the fact, and he wasn't a quote-unquote crazy conspiracy theorist, And he wasn't a Bible thumper. He was just an American whose life is impacted by these illegals that are coming over. They're not just poor Mexicans looking for a better life. These are people from Iran, Venezuela, Africa. I mean, they're from all over the place, and they're already causing serious issues in the United States. And this is just the beginning. This is going to get worse. And whatever you think about Governor Abbott, I agree. I hear you. This is really strange timing for all this to happen because he could have did this quite a while ago and he's picking now. But it doesn't make any difference whatsoever at all. This is all happening in America, and this right here has the potential to turn into something really, really bad. Do you see what I'm saying? So the internet out here in Eagle Pass is horrendous. I can't believe how long it takes to upload a video, but I will upload a video of the entire behind the border down to the river video that I got today, because I got a lot of it, and I'm going back to get some more night video with night vision. So for all those people saying the gates are wide open, it's because this is a neighborhood. People live right here. The gates allow access to public land and land that people own and work on. And for anybody that's trying to sneak down here, they're going to be met by the military. And another thing is the military and the Border Patrol are working hand in hand. I've spoke to them, but they can't be on camera for obvious reasons because they'll lose their jobs. But all these open gates, ride through them, see what happens. Because the only thing that I saw on the water today was ducks. You boys wouldn't be interested in selling one of those waters, would you? I didn't bring any from my hotel because I'm an idiot.
Oh, you can get it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
11 Bravo, and I left the hotel without water. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man. So the National Guard was nice enough to hook me up with water because I was out there. I only brought one water and I drank it. It was hot out there, and I was out there way behind quote-unquote enemy lines for a long time. It was crazy, and I'm going back, and I got tons of footage. And you couldn't get any closer to the Mexican border than I did. I'm standing right here on the river. I'm using a DJI Osmo 3 or 4 or whatever, and the screen on it's really small, so it's hard for me to see what I'm videotaping, especially out there. It was hot. It's like 78 degrees in the sun. The desert's no joke. But the evidence of people flooding through here at a ridiculous rate are everywhere. The first thing these people do when they get here is throw trash every place. But I'll do a video on that later, and I'll let it upload while I'm sleeping, or not. So there you go. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.